Turning a nature preserve into a huge development. Someone wants to bring in 800 homes, 300 hotel rooms, and a bunch of commercial space to Cape Coral. The problem is thousands of people are against it.
At least 3,600 of them, I should say, signed a petition trying to hope to kill this project. Wing News reporter Liz Byro is live in Cape Coral, where a bunch of these people are meeting right now. Liz, besides the extra people and the traffic, they're also worried that their homes will not be protected from major hurricanes like Ian should this project go through. Walk us through why.
Yeah, this land they want to develop is packed with mangroves, which, as we saw during Hurricane Ian, protected us immensely against high winds and massive storm surge. Opponents of this development in there right now say we cannot afford to lose that kind of natural protection. These 340 acres of wetlands and uplands between Rotary Park and Tarpon Point are officially designated as nature preserves. The wetlands act like a sponge, providing flood control. The mangroves along the riverbanks a buffer against storms. A proposed development known as Redfish Point calls for the development of 110 acres of it. A proposal met with strong opposition from neighbors. More than 3,600 people signed this petition urging Cape Coral City Council to put a stop to the development. In its comments, people say we need all the mangroves we presently have and more. Another shared his home backs up to the preserve. Without it, Ian's flooding would have been so much worse. And another, have we learned anything from Hurricane Ian? Sanibel Captiva Conservation Foundation's Environmental Policy Director, Matt DePaulis, told me he certainly has.
By the Eden Oak property, we saw that people who backed up to wetlands got significantly less water in their house than similar neighbors who were even further inland but backed up to a golf course.
I sat down with Annette Barbacha with My Love Abashan Realty Group. She told me the family who owns the land has hired multiple environmental consultants.
So they analyzed the property in terms of, from a natural resource perspective, what is the most important area to save and what could be developable.
Barbaccia noted multiple times 2/3 will stay preserved. DePaulis says any loss of this type of land is a loss.
When you take away wetlands from any sort of area in the coastal environment like we have here, then that's less land that's available to absorb that water. And when you don't have absorption of that water is going to go somewhere.
At 5:30, Cape Coral neighbors who oppose that development will fill the Cape Coral Library, and Matt DePaulis will also be there to speak. I'll bring you that reaction new at 7. In Cape Coral, Liz Byro, Wink News.